Well, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
I'm Emily M. Dickens. I have the privilege of not only being a graduate of this great institution, but being the chairwoman of our Board of Trustees. I'd like to welcome all of you here this morning for our program and this amazing announcement. And I know we'll do it later on. I just want to acknowledge the hard work of all the staff who worked on putting this together, on putting together the arrangement on both sides. I really appreciate your hard work. I get to do something really fun today, introduce at different points two women who I actually admire greatly and know personally. And so I'm going to introduce first Melanie Parker with Google. Melanie is an executive who currently leads all of Google's and head of diversity at Google. But before then, she has worked in defense, contracting, a human resources executive, benefits. She has done so much when you talk about the world of people and work. And it makes all the sense in the world that she's the person that's going to deliver her reasoning for investing in Durham and in North Carolina Central University. So without further ado, Melanie Parker.
Well, thank you for such a kind introduction, Emily, but good morning, everyone. Good morning. I am Melanie Parker, and I serve as Google's Chief Diversity Officer, and it is my honor to take part of such a special occasion today. To Chancellor Dixon and the North Carolina Central University Administration, faculty, and staff, I want to thank you for being incredible partners and truly helping to make today possible, as Chairwoman Dickens talked about. To Representative Hawkins, Mayor Pro Tem Middleton, and to each of the community leaders and the organizations and change makers that are gathered here today, your presence truly reaffirms the pivotal role that North Carolina Central University has played and will continue to play in shaping the educational as well as the economic future of North Carolina, this region, as well as this nation. In September of this year, when our Google CEO, Sundar Pichai, delivered a keynote address at the United Nations Future Summit on Artificial Intelligence, he shared that technology is a foundational enabler of progress. Just as the internet and mobile devices expanded opportunities for people around the world, now AI is poised to accelerate progress at an unprecedented scale. And at Google, we believe that the transformative power of AI can improve lives and also make the world a better place if this is approached boldly and responsibly. And to us, building AI responsibly requires deep collaboration in order to truly unlock the technology's potential. So it is with a firm appreciation for the power of collaboration that I am excited to announce a historic partnership between North Carolina Central University and Google.org, which is Google's philanthropic arm, via a transformative $1 million grant to establish the Institute for Artificial Intelligence and Research. This is a first-of-its-kind institute at a historically Black college in the United States. The Institute for Artificial Intelligence and Equity Research will provide students with cutting-edge interdisciplinary courses, mentorship, and hands-on research opportunities in AI. Building on North Carolina Central University's mission, which is to prepare students to become leaders and practitioners who transform communities, this grant will directly impact as many as 200 students in its first 2 years. This is deepening of the long-standing relationship between Google and the great state of North Carolina. I am equally excited to share that the grant to North Carolina Central University is part of a nearly $2 million grant from Google.org to North Carolina universities and organizations across the state. And shortly, my colleague, Lylan Hester, will be joining to share additional details regarding the $2 million in total North Carolina and how these funds will serve a state that Google has proudly called home for more than 15 years. But as I close, when I reflect on my own career journey, I know that my path has been fundamentally shaped by my faith, my community, and my connection to incredible HBCUs like North Carolina Central University. I grew up in High Point, North Carolina, in the backyard of North Carolina A&T and Bennett College. My brother and I, my brother's a graduate of Johnson C. Smith University. We're first generation college students, and we were exposed at a young age to the transformative power of HBCUs. And I'm a graduate of Hampton University. I serve on the Board of Trustees at Hampton, and I lead an HBCU President's Council at Google. And so I personally know and have benefited from the world-class educational experience at our historically Black colleges, and I've seen firsthand that we don't just develop students, we develop leaders. So it is my sincere hope that this grant will not only promote collaboration among HBCUs nationwide, but will also fuel innovation in AI and empower a diverse group of our future leaders to make their mark on the next chapter of technical revolution. Thank you. And then Emily, I'll turn it back over to you.
Wow, can we give Melanie and Google another round of applause? And as Melanie knows, in my day job, I talk about the education to employment pipeline every day. And it is just a privilege to be here and see it in person, see it working. I'm so proud that Durham will get to lead this. So the next really important thing I get to do is to introduce the leader of this great institution. I know her as a friend. I know her as a colleague, having worked with her at the University of North Carolina System Office. I know her as a former chancellor at an institution which she grew in leaps and bounds. And I know her as the leader that is going to guide us to the elevation and greatness that we know North Carolina Central University can attain. So I would love to introduce to you our chancellor, Dr. Carrie Dixon.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is such an exciting day. I am here because North Carolina Central has such great people, amazing people who believe in the mission, believe in educating our students, and believe in investing in them to go off and do great things. So when we have partnerships like this, it is truly amazing, and we are grateful and thankful to Google. We celebrate this truly historic moment, not just for North Carolina Central University, but for the entire HBCU community. I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to some distinguished guests who are joining us today on this momentous occasion. First, thank you again, Melanie. Ms. Parker, thank you so much. She serves, as she mentioned, as Google's Global Chief Diversity Officer, and Lylan Hester. Thank you so much, Ms. Hester. Google's Head of Southeast External Affairs and Government Relations, whose leadership and vision, both of you, have made this initiative a reality at NCCU. I would like to thank NCCU Board of Trustees Chairwoman, Emily Dickens, for such a warm introduction, and thank you for your leadership and your vision as well. And also, we are honored to have with us North Carolina Representative Zach Hawkins, also Durham Pro Tem Mark Anthony Middleton, Dr. Anthony Lewis, Superintendent of Durham Public Schools, and Mr. J.B. Buxton, President of Durham Technical Community College, and Mr. Taylor Gibson, Dean of Data Science at the North Carolina School of Science and Math. Thank you all so much for being here. I would also like to acknowledge any other Board of Trustee members, Board of Visitors, and Board and Foundation Board members. If you all are here, thank you so much for being here as well as our community partners. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, your support, in helping us bring all that we're doing to fruition. Thanks so much for your partnership. We are truly excited, truly excited about the launch of the Institute for Artificial Intelligence and Equity Research. the first program of its kind at an HBCU in the United States. That's huge. Thank you. This groundbreaking institute places NCCU at the forefront of AI education and innovation, combining cutting-edge research, interdisciplinary collaboration, and unwavering focus on addressing societal challenges. I especially want to acknowledge Melanie Parker, Lylan Hester, and the entire Google team. Thank you all for everything that you have done, your commitment in supporting underrepresented institutions and championing initiatives that drive real change. It does matter, and we thank you. At NCCU, we take pride in being trailblazers. We're trailblazers, Eagles, aren't we? Yes. This first-of-a-kind institute will prepare more than 200 students in its first 2 years, providing them with robust academic programs, mentorship opportunities, and real-world research experiences. We invite additional partnership opportunities with corporations and area community colleges and universities, and the incredible network that we will build within the Research Triangle Park. The Institute will serve as a hub for workforce development, research, and innovation, empowering students to lead in one of the most impactful fields of our time. The Institute will be housed in a new 24/7 collaborative learning and research center. And you may have seen it popped up there for a minute there. So it's a brand new building, and we're excited about that. And it is nearing its completion along the northwest entry corridor of our campus on Fayetteville Street. So we all invite you to join us for a ribbon cutting early 2025, and you will hear more details about that. So the AI Institute will be housed there, so it makes it very much exciting. This moment is a bold declaration of NCCU's vision to lead our university, the entire HBCU network, and beyond. It is a new day at NCCU, and this initiative truly reflects our university's tagline, where purpose takes flight. Today, our purpose is clear: to innovate and shape the next generation of leaders in artificial intelligence. Thank you again, Google. Thank you to our faculty. Thank you to our students, our staff, and to each of you for joining us in celebrating this historic moment. Together, we are making history and soaring to new heights. Eagle pride, amplified. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Today is such an exciting day for us Eagles. We are taking flight. I am so excited that I had the opportunity to prepare this grant that you all have been hearing about, our Institute for Artificial Intelligence Equity Research. It started from me being a director of a laboratory for artificial and equity research, and I would like to recognize my students who are in the back, because they are the reason why I do all the things that I do for them. So let me just talk a little bit about the layer, because all of it transfers right into our institute. We have long championed the importance of creating AI solutions that serve everyone fairly, particularly those historically from underserved communities. The AI Institute will amplify the efforts not only of the layer, but the whole NCCU community, enabling us to expand our research, foster new collaborations, and train a diverse generation of leaders to shape the future of AI responsibly and inclusively. This is such a historic moment. I'm so honored and proud. Thank you, Chancellor and Provost, for the opportunity. And I am excited about the transformative opportunities that it will bring, not just for NCCU, but for the communities that we serve. Thank you all so much, and there will be more to come.
am Lila Hester. I head up external affairs for Google in the South. I am a Durhamite. I am a graduate of Jordan High School. I serve on the Board of Visitors here. And I also serve as a trustee to Durham Technical Community College. Hello, President Buxton. So this is indeed a great day. It may be a little rainy outside, but any day I can break out some galoshes, it's a good day. So North Carolina is an educational powerhouse with extreme talent and resources. And this event could not have been made possible without the support from many partners. Some are here today, such as my colleague, Kaylee Lovett. Kaylee, please stand. Y'all about Kaylee now. So Kaylee and I are very good friends in the Chapel Hill office. And then we now have a Durham office. So Kaylee approached me and told me about the great work that she's been doing in AI and said that she has a passion for working with HBCUs. She has been on adjunct here for about 4 years. She was also very involved when it came to creating what we call the CSII. It's our Summer Institute program that is housed at different HBCUs. So I approached Kaylee. I said, Kaylee, there's this idea I've got in my head about an AI institute. What are your thoughts? And she goes, well, Central's got to get a CS department. So that's next. And so we talked about that for a while. But Kaylee said AI is very, very important because we need to have more folks at the table who look like us. More women at the table, more people of color at the table. And so when Melanie said that she could come on down to North Carolina, her home state, and support this effort, I was truly appreciative, Melanie. So part of this announcement is about partnerships and working with great talent around the state of North Carolina. So when I approached .org and I said, I need some resources, and they said, how many resources? I need some big resources. And Maggie Johnson, Dr. Maggie Johnson is the head of Google.org, our philanthropic arm, and she said, well, where do you want to put these resources? I said, in the great state of North Carolina is where I want to put these resources. And she said, okay, let's work on it. She's been to this state. She knows about the educational and business community here in this state. She was very involved when we opened our data center up at the mountains of North Carolina, where basically our idea was we have folks who worked in the furniture industry. Can these folks also make it also working at a data center? And the answer was yes. She created a program working with the community college in Caldwell County. So the other grantees, I'm proud to announce, are North Carolina Central University's AI Tutors Program. They received $45,000, and what this Tutors Program is going to engage students in AI through tutoring and mentoring. That was Kaylee's idea. So the students will be getting a stipend for the work that they're doing. A grant to the North Carolina School of Science and Math AI Summer Institute, like for Brock Winslow, who's the Vice Chancellor for External Relations and Chief of Staff, Taylor Gibson, Dean of Data Science and Interdisciplinary Initiatives, and Margot Mettenzer, the Foundation's communications person, to stand. They're here with us today. And they're in the back. They are also going to be receiving a $480,000 grant for that institute, where they're going to bring high school students from across the state to explore AI concepts. This program is vital in nurturing the pipeline for AI talent. A grant will also be going to the North Carolina Committee for Business Education, $385,000. Morgan Crawford, the Executive Director of the organization, please stand. I'm the past chair of NCBCE. For some of you who don't know, the North Carolina is very different, and I think it's the only setup of its kind where there's a 501c3 that is based out of the governor's office. It was set up by Governor Jim Hunt, who we all think of as our education governor. And what his idea was to put the business folks and the educators at the table. He felt that there was a disconnect in that companies needing talent and universities have the talent, but they weren't connecting enough. So he said, I'm going to put them together. Also, Appalachian State University's cybersecurity program will be receiving $100,000 to further their support for professional development opportunities in AI. A grant to NC Growth AI and Tech Program for Rural Communities. Dr. Mark Little said he was going to make it. Did he make it? Dr. Mark, the NC Growth Program is out of Keenan Flagler, and it's a partnership between us and them. And also the Durham Public Schools Foundation, Erica Wilkins. Superintendent is here as well, Dr. Anthony Lewis. They received $25,000 grant. A lot of that money will be used towards STEM projects. I am very excited about these announcements because what is creating a pipeline, is creating the educational efforts, and is also putting together a strong conversation around belonging and DEI, and also making sure that we can take this state, this university, and Google to the future. Thank you so much.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Greetings to Emily Dickens, Chairwoman Dickens, Melanie Parker, and my Chancellor. Really appreciate the opportunity to be with you today. I bring greetings on behalf of Roy Cooper, the 75th Governor of the great state of North Carolina, House leadership, and most importantly, Durham's House District 31, where you stand right now, which is home to RTP, Durham Tech, and the North Carolina Central University. My name is Zach Hawkins. I'm an 04 graduate, and I also have the pleasure of serving as House District 31 representative. And so going into term 4, which is super exciting, but glad to not only lead work on behalf of historically black colleges and universities, but of my alma mater. And so I'm your chief legislator over in Raleigh. And so, but congratulations to North Carolina Central and Google on this groundbreaking partnership and the $1 billion gift to launch the Innovative AI Institute. Please clap for that. This collaboration marks a significant milestone in advancing the field of AI while fostering diversity and inclusion in tech education and research. And this is a first for the UNC system. This is a first for the UNC system. This opportunity is also incredibly fitting, giving NCCU's distinction as the university's closest to RTP, the state's economic engine. There is no other institute. I know the way that the RTP began, but we are literally embedded in RTP, and we need to ensure that everyone knows that. And I know my chancellor will make sure of that. So NCCU's leadership in producing talented scholars, particularly from diverse communities, combined with Google's commitment to innovation and opportunity, creates a powerful platform for this opportunity. The AI Institute will undoubtedly equip students and researchers with the cutting-edge tools that they need, and most importantly, it will ensure that NCCU's enrollment will soar. I know that the provost likes that. We're excited about it. This investment represents a shared vision also for the state, empowering the next generation of innovators and ensuring equitable access to the opportunity that AI offers. It also fits very nicely into the new focus of the General Assembly in the coming term. Just in the short session, there were 2 bills filed to create a state AI task force, which I know you know about, which we're going to use your talents on once it's created, and to build AI hubs at colleges and universities. So we are ahead of the curve. And so I'm so excited. We are now leaders in this space. Regardless of background, regardless of type of institution, NCCU is in front with the establishment. So thank you so much, Google, for this opportunity to make sure that NCCU has the opportunity to showcase that we can lead the state of North Carolina. Congratulations again on the partnership that will, again, focus on the future of technology. Lylan, Hester, I want to thank you for coming back to Durham years ago, coming back to your home county, and for remaining steadfast for NCCU on this project. Today is an incredible day to be in the nest. Eagle Pride.
Good morning. In the spirit of the day, I thought I'd try to use AI to prepare my comments for today. And I put in the prompts, please generate comments that adequately capture the gravitas, the dignity, and respect that I so command in the city. And it churned out this expletive-laced tirade. So the technology works. Madam Chancellor, Madam Chair, Madam Chief, distinguished guests and friends, What an incredible day this is. My name is Mark Anthony Middleton. I'm the Mayor Pro Tem of the City of Durham. Pro Tem is a Latin term for spare mayor. His Honor, Mayor Leonardo Williams, is traveling, and he's a proud graduate of North Carolina Central University and a lover of this institution. So on behalf of our mayor, my brother and my friend, all of the members of the Durham City Council, and the almost 300,000 people that call this place home, congratulations. I am a proud HBCU grad. I'm an alum of North Carolina A&T State University, so I know what a big deal this is. So in keeping fidelity with that incredible relationship between our two institutions, congratulations on your little institution.
Say that loud.
We see your little $1 million, your little first institute. This is a huge day. I want to say a couple of quick things about corporate citizenship and the sacred space on which we stand today. We know that AI is one of those threshold moments in our history. And as we look back over history, we can almost point to those moments when we knew that nothing was ever going to be the same. Mechanization of our farming, the end of Reconstruction, the post-war boom in economics. But there were no equity research institutes at those moments. And we know that at those threshold moments, some folk did very well and others did not. Some folk throttled forward and others were left behind. Google is making sure that we have learned from the past when we have these threshold moments in our culture and in society and in our nation. So I want to congratulate Google on being such a wonderful corporate citizen and making sure that we have gleaned lessons from the past and making sure that as this threshold moment takes hold and we leap forward with this incredible technology, that we will make sure that everyone is at the table. Please give Google a hand today for being such a wonderful corporate citizen. And then what more fitting institution should this initiative be housed at? We are on sacred ground today. Durham is home to one of America's leading HBCUs, and I am proud to be here today. So it's fitting that North Carolina Central University would lead this initiative, that it would be housed here, that we in the city of Durham, that's known for being a progressive, hip, on-the-edge city. I'm a brand ambassador, so I've drunk all the Kool-Aid. So everything that they say about Durham is true, and it is altogether fitting and proper that we be in this place at this university. So on behalf of this entire city, I want to congratulate North Carolina Central University. I want to thank Google for modeling what it looks like not to just be in Durham, but to be part of Durham. For modeling what it looks like to position corporate America and our nation for equitable, fulsome advancement as a nation, and making sure that the next time we have a threshold moment, all of us ride together. Thank you so much, Google. Thank you so much, North Carolina Central University. Congratulations. God bless you. God bless Durham.
Good morning. I'm Ontario Wooten, and I have the pleasure of serving as the Interim Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. You've heard from lots of folks today. We've thanked almost everyone in the room. And so I just want to say on behalf of the Academic Affairs Division, thank you, Google. Melanie Parker. Lylan has disappeared. Okay, she's moved back. All right. For their investment in the first artificial intelligence at an HBCU in the country. To Chair Dickens, Chancellor Dixon, and our community partners, thank you. I can't thank you enough for the time investment and the thought partnership that it has taken to get us here today. It seems like it was just yesterday I got a message like, I'm going to send you a link to jump on a call. And I jump on this call, and Lylan is thinking and processing and asking questions, and I'm texting Siobhan. I'm like, we need to make this happen. We need to make this happen. But, we got here. So thank you for that work. We have a number of other amazing faculty who will be involved in this effort, and I'm already excited for the synergy that's already begun. Interdisciplinarity is the way forward for us with this work, and so we look forward to collaborating with the other grantees today as well. Stay tuned for additional announcements. The Chancellor has already teased one as we share our campus's exciting plans for artificial intelligence here at North Carolina Central University, where purpose takes flight. Thank you.